Hi ninjas, and welcome back to this special video, and happy Diwali to all of you, where we are going to be reviewing this. This is the Toyota Velfire, and this is a 2020 model, and stay tuned for the 2023's review, which will be coming in shortly. So stay tuned. And the first thing when you walk up to this car, the first thing you notice is how big it is. It is almost 5 meters long and 1.8 meters wide, and you can see that there's a lot of chrome on offer, and there is a blue shade to the Toyota logo because this is a hybrid. And look at these gorgeous headlights, and I'll be showing you how they look shortly. And down below you can see that even the fog lamps get a chrome surrounding. Now let's talk about the side of the car. And if you want to open the door using the key fob, there's a button on the key fob which you can use to press. If you long press the button, the door opens, and if you want to open the other one, you can just press the other button and it will open. Now if you want to close it, press the same buttons which we used to open it and it will close. But for you to do this, the car has to be unlocked or it won't open. Now in the sides you can see that this car gets a 17-inch alloy wheel, and it is really beautiful. It has a chrome finish to it, and as you can see that this car has a boxy design because the Velfire wants to provide more space inside the cabin to make a pleasant and comfortable journey. Now let's see how much boot space this car offers. So let's open the boot, and there's again a button on the key fob to do so. You long press it and it opens. Obviously it's electric, and there's a parking camera over there. This is the boot. You get 90 liters of boot space when all the seats are unfolded, and when you fold all of them back to the sides, you get 616 liters of boot space. Now let's close the electric tailgate just by pressing this button. And as you can see, it has a boxy design in the back too, because it wants to provide more space in the interior, obviously. And as you can see that the tail lights are also beautiful, just like the front headlights, and just like the front Toyota logo, the back one also gets a blue shade because it's a hybrid again. There's the Velfire badging, and this is the hybrid synergy drive badging and E4. So this is a 4-wheel drive car. There are 2 motors, one in the front and one in the back, so this has 4-wheel drive. Now let's move into the main part of this car, the interior. But before that, I'll be showing you the front driver's door panel. So you can open this, and this is how it looks. It's a little heavy because there's a lot of things going on over here. There's soft touch material almost everywhere in this car. These are the buttons for the memory function. There's wood trim over here. There's leather finish here, and these are the buttons for the windows and controlling the windows and adjusting the ORVMs, etc. And this is the speaker, and there's storage space over here. And this is how the front looks like. As you can see, it's very premium, and this is how the back looks. I'll be going into more detail shortly. Now let's talk about the front driver's seat. There's Velfire. This is obviously electrically operated. There's Velfire written over here, and this has a blue start-stop button because this is a hybrid. Now let's hop in and see how this car is inside. So after pressing the blue power button and turning on this car, you can see how beautiful it is inside as well as outside. You can see that this has a part analog and digital instrument cluster. There's wood trim over here. There's leather on the sides, and this is the Toyota's logo. These two sides, there are buttons to control the instrument cluster and the infotainment system, which is a 10.5-inch system. And this is the air condition controls. And this car gets a three-zone climate control, 2 in the front and 1 in the back. This is the gear lever for the ECVT gearbox. This is the buttons for the electronic parking brake, EV mode, traction control, and this is the so these are the controls for the heated and cooled seats. If you press it, the knob comes up and you can have heated or cooled seats. There are 2 cup holders over here. There's a storage over here, and these are the controls for the sunroof. And you can also open the electric sliding doors with buttons over here and open the boot. And this is the sunroof in the front. So as you can see that this gets two sunroof, a split sunroof, so one in the front and one in the back. The one on the front is a little small, but it lets a lot of air, a lot of light into this interior, and it really feels pleasant. And both of them gets manual sun blinds, and to open them you just have to press a button over here and it opens. And if you want to close them, just press the other button and you can close it. Now as I told you, you can open the doors with buttons over here. So if you press this button, open, you can open the driver side electronic sliding doors, and if you press this side you can open the other side electronic sliding doors. And now let's move on to the back seats. Now let's open the rear doors, and this is how the rear middle row looks like. As you can see, it's really plush, and these are the buttons for controlling the seats. So you can move it back, front or back, to access the third row, which I'll be doing shortly. And if you press this, you have the controls for the seats. They are obviously electric. These are the this is the knob to control the heated or cooled seats. Now let's get in and close the door. So to do so, you just have to do this and it closes. And open it, you can just move the back, and this is the window and it's really big. And if you want to open it, there's a button over here. You press it, it opens up. It doesn't go all the way down, but it is a big window, so you have a lot of room. And as you can see, Toyota has paid a lot of attention to detail. There's chrome over here, there's leather wrapped. This is the big sunroof over here, which can be operated with button in the front. This is the air conditioning system. This is the button which you can open the screen, and you can connect your laptops, you can connect your gaming console and play games or watch movies. And there's a tray table under here. If you press this button, it comes up and you can put it down. And you can move it back and forth for your convenience. Let's put that back right now and talk about the rest of the interior. Over here you have a sunglass holder, and this is a storage space, and you get two cup holders on both sides. Now let's move on to the back and see how much room it offers. Now if you want to access the rear seats, you just have to press this button and it moves the seat forward. Now as you can see, this is the rear seats, and there is a good amount of room. Now this seat is pushed all the way back, so you don't really get a lot of room, but if you push it forward you do get. And you can, as you can see, there's a good amount, it's not really great, but for third row you have good amount of thigh support and a lot of leg room. And the seats can also recline with if you pull this lever here, the seats will recline and it's really comfy. And there's two cup holders over here, and there's one over there, and there's also seat belts over here. Now let's wind up and go see what powers this machine. This is the engine bay of the 2020 Toyota Welfare. It produces 115 brake horsepower and 198 Newton meters of torque. It is an inline 4-cylinder with 2,949 cc. It is a hybrid system, as I told you before, and has two motors, one in the back and one in the front, providing power to all four wheels, making it an all-wheel drive MPV. And it can switch between both drive modes, EV and petrol. Now let's wind up.
Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the review of the latest model.
And give this video a thumbs up and subscribe.